Hey YouTube, Happy New Year. This is the first video I'm posting. I wanted to get this out in January, but I needed a little more time to recover from the holidays, so we're gonna start the new year in February. I'm having a hard time introing this video because some of the reason that I haven't been able to post art is the stress of what's happening politically here in America. I started creating art to create escapist, whimsical content, and I thought that that would be very easy to translate to YouTube. But I currently feel like a fraud if I don't at least say, hey, it really sucks right now. Screw ice. And I just needed to do something that fit myself, but also kind of reflected the fear of fascism that's happening right now. So we're taking a break from D&D and we're gonna sculpt our best Antifa American girl Molly. So if you're still in, welcome. Grab a cup of tea, grab your own sculpting tools or drawing tools, and let's get this going. A lot of the lessons in the American Girl books for Molly is about how to participate and be an activist and be helpful within your own means. That's one of the biggest reasons why I chose this project. I mean, of course, Molly was the American Girl doll that I was gifted as a young kid and I cherished. But more importantly, I have to participate differently now as a disabled person, and I'm still kind of coming to terms with that personally. The first thing is there is activism in creating art. I know I personally struggle understanding that ideology, but there are people out there so much smarter than me who are shouting it from the rooftops, and I think it's important that we understand that art is speech, and that's where some of its value lies. So we're doing it, even now, even in this little break of respite that we're having together. And with the Molly books, it was heavily emphasized community and helping everyone around you. Molly's an 11-year-old girl. She's not going to go fight Nazis in the war, but she can participate at home. In her books, she participates in the tin recycling, she creates a victory garden, and she even houses a refugee from war. And I think these are all, it heavily emphasizes community, which I am going to prioritize and have been prioritizing, as it is something that I can do as a disabled person. I mean, one of my big goals here on YouTube is to build a art community. So I kind of hope that this video is doing that a little bit. I want to know what you guys think about that, and maybe we can all lament in the comments together, because it's hard right now, and that's okay. Here is a safe space. In terms of what I recorded, I was very bad about remembering to record my whole process, and I struggled with her face. I think the last sculpt I had done was like back in October, so I was feeling a little rusty, to be honest, and I needed some time to figure out how I wanted this figure's face to work, especially if I wanted to make some of the other American Girls, which, if you want to see, type who you want to see in the comments. I'll put them on a roster. Anyway, it's mostly her hands, and my quick and dirty way of doing hands. They didn't turn out as fingerly as they normally do, so I had to add nails, which isn't usually my process. That added more time, but I think it helped at the end, so you can kind of see how I'm problem solving that. Yeah, hopefully that helps. If you have questions about that, please ask. And then you'll see that how I designed the bow and her locket, I believe. So that's all very straightforward. And then I show some of my rendering techniques at the end with Nomad specifically. and do a little turnaround with a quick paint job. I do later on cut her up into pieces for print. I need a 3D printer to do that. I would really like to get her printed and see her in real life. So hopefully one day I can do that, and if I do, I'll be sure to record the physical process of painting her so you guys can see that result. And if I ever can prove that her print is successful, I'm hoping to share the print file online for all you 3D printers at home. It'll probably be an openly shared file on my Ko-fi if and when that happens. So shout out to my Ko-fi at Kissmith. If you haven't seen it yet, you should go check it out. I do sell stuff, not right now because tariffs hit me, but I have stuff on there and I offer free illustrations and stuff. Anyway, I'm not good at plugging myself, so I'm gonna stop rambling and I'll see you guys at the end of the video. If I do another American Girl video or like get asked to do a different character from that series, I will show you the base file I designed for all of the figures for consistency. It's something that I learned at my job as a toy designer, so I'll show you that file, and then I'll promise to record how I take that file and I take it to completion like I did here with Molly. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. Please comment. I love reading your comments. It really makes my day. But yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!